A winter storm continued to strengthen in parts of Ontario and Quebec on Sunday, as heavy snowfall blanketed the provinces with a second big storm in just 4 days. Environment Canada issued a winter storm warning across southern Ontario and Quebec Saturday, forecasting 15 to 25 centimeters of additional snow in Toronto, with similar conditions expected in parts of southwestern Ontario. The same conditions are expected in southeastern Ontario, with as much as an added 20 to 30 centimeters of snow expected to come down in the Ottawa area. In Quebec, snow began falling Saturday evening and began to intensify early Sunday. Montreal and Quebec City were expected to receive 25 to 40 centimeters of snow on Sunday, while areas east of those cities were looking at 30 to 50 centimeters of snow. The agency said conditions are expected to rapidly deteriorate, adding that accumulating snow and blowing snow could make travel in some areas hazardous. Transport Quebec urged caution on the roads and to avoid non-essential travel, and said the weather was likely to disrupt traffic conditions into Monday.
Just after 2 p.m. on Saturday.
The second winter storm since Thursday was gradually moving towards central and eastern Quebec. The earlier storm brought between 20 and 40 centimeters of snow depending on the region. The Eastern Region Ontario Provincial Police are asking people to avoid travel as visibility worsens. Officers were sent to a single vehicle rollover on Highway 401 on Sunday morning, police said on X, adding there were no injuries. Meanwhile, OPP Central Region is asking people to take emergency detour routes in Northumberland County, east of Toronto, as the conditions worsen for highway drivers. Several dozen flights were canceled or delayed Sunday morning at Toronto Pearson International Airport amid heavy snowfall. At Montreal-Trudeau International Airport, officials were also warning travelers to check their flight status and plan for the drive to the airport. Toronto Pearson posted on X that the airport had accumulated over 12 centimeters of snow as of 8 a.m. on Sunday and was expecting another 15 centimeters by the end of the day. Strong winds and snow are also expected in parts of the Maritime provinces, with strong winds expected to last until Monday in some areas. Central and northern New Brunswick could receive more than 35 centimeters of snow, and a freezing rain warning was in effect in Nova Scotia. A winter storm warning has been issued for London and Middlesex County as the region sees its second major dumping of snow in less than a week. Environment Canada was calling for round 2 on Sunday in the London region, with as much as 20 centimeters more snow set to fall as officials issued a clear warning amid what they dubbed a highly impactful winter storm. If you can, stay home.
No wall.
Travel will be hazardous and is not recommended, particularly on Sunday, officials with the National Weather Agency said in a statement issued Saturday night. Rapidly accumulating snow could make travel difficult over some locations. Visibility will be suddenly reduced to near zero at times in heavy snow and blowing snow. Environment Canada's winter storm warning was in effect for London, Parkhill, and eastern Middlesex County. There were also warnings covering St. Thomas, Aylmer, eastern Elgin County, Woodstock, Tillsonburg, Oxford County, Stratford, Mitchell, and southern Perth County. 3 scheduled Air Canada flights from the London International Airport to Toronto on Sunday were cancelled. Environment Canada was also calling for a 40% chance of snow on Monday, when the daytime high will plunge to a below-seasonal -8 Celsius. Meanwhile, the city of Hamilton has closed all programs and facilities including recreation centers and arenas due to the weather Sunday, it said in an update. McMaster University says its campus is closed Sunday. All Hamilton libraries and the Royal Botanical Garden are also closed Sunday due to the weather, as well as Monday for Family Day. Burlington has also closed its recreation facilities. Niagara Falls says it has canceled its public skating at the Gale Center Sunday, along with recreation programs and swimming lessons at the McBain Community Center. Drop-in activities are still happening. The City of Hamilton says it's monitoring if Family Day programming Monday will be impacted. The city plans to keep open civic museums and the tropical greenhouse at Gage Park, as well as a number of recreation centers for drop-in programs and arenas for family skates.
25 centimeters.
Festivals are also impacted this weekend. Winterfest in Hamilton has closed its exhibits and activities on Sunday. Brantford's Winter Fun Fest planned for Family Day has been rescheduled to March 22nd. Wilfrid Laurier University's Brantford campus has also rescheduled its 25th anniversary Purple and Gold Party to March 22nd. Other activities in Brantford for Family Day are still scheduled to take place, including a public swim and skate, $2 tours of the Bell Homestead National Historic Site, and a pickleball tournament. St. Catharines has issued no parking restrictions beginning Sunday afternoon, which prohibit on-street parking in most neighborhoods so plows, emergency vehicles, and public buses can get through. Residents should plan to not park on streets for at least 4 days, the city said in a news release. Those who don't comply may be ticketed $30 and have their vehicle towed. Burlington and Niagara Falls have also closed all on-street parking. Burlington has closed its downtown transit terminal and advises of bus delays and detours. In Brampton, extensive snow removal activity is already underway in response to another winter wallop. The city of Brampton is responding to another significant winter weather event, just days following a snowstorm, which brought 15 centimeters of snow and freezing rain, stated a Saturday news release. It said, given the magnitude of this weekend's weather event following the snowfall earlier this week, the city of Brampton's significant weather event declaration will remain active until early next week. During snowfall, it said city crews prioritize clearing major roadways with the largest amount of vehicle traffic to maximize road safety, before clearing roads and streets in neighborhoods. To ensure plows, salters, and emergency vehicles can safely pass, the city reminded residents, parking on streets is prohibited during winter weather events. All parking considerations are invalid. No parking considerations will be issued until after the snow removal process is complete. Under the city's bylaw, it said vehicle owners can be fined for interfering with snow removal or winter maintenance. All registered recreation programs, it said, are canceled for Sunday, February 16. Program participants will receive an account credit for impacted sessions, advised the news release. On the other hand, recreation centers, including fitness centers, remain open for facility rentals and drop-in programs. Although it added, some rentals and drop-in programs may be impacted and cancellations will be communicated directly. Brampton transit services may be impacted by weather and conditions, it advised. For route and schedule information, bramptontransit.com. Following a winter weather event, under the city's snow and ice removal bylaw, it said, residents are required to ensure safe and accessible streets and sidewalks for all. A winter storm warning remains in effect for Barrie and many areas across Simcoe, Muskoka as the region continues to get impacted by the winter storm that spans across the entire Windsor corridor. According to Environment Canada, the highly impactful winter storm could dump 25 to 35 centimeters of snow through Sunday from as far south as Toronto to as far north as Barrie, Orillia, and Midland. Other towns that could see upwards of 35 centimeters of snow include Innisfil, Collingwood, New Tecumseth, Angus, Blue Mountains, Caledon, Newmarket, and Orangeville, among others. Several towns and townships across the region have declared significant weather events. The National Weather Agency states that peak snowfall rates could range from 3 to 6 centimeters per hour in areas under the winter storm warning, with up to 10 centimeters falling by Saturday night. Those areas are expected to see rapidly deteriorating conditions on Sunday, with the likelihood of another 15 to 25 centimeters of snow. Additionally, Barrie and towns across the south shore of Georgian Bay are under a snow squall watch for up to 60 centimeters of snow that could fall through Tuesday. The rapidly accumulating and blowing snow could cause near-zero visibility. Therefore, the public is urged to consider postponing non-essential travel until conditions improve. Public Safety Canada also encourages everyone to be prepared with an emergency plan and an emergency kit with water, food, first aid essentials, and a flashlight.